So, okay, people, I have about 3 or 4 Halloween decks. This one, I don't know where I got it. I don't remember, and I lost the title card. And I've never seen it on YouTube. So, here goes. I think this deck is from somebody that was making tarot cards called Seven. I forget what the Seven stood for, but I haven't heard her name mentioned in probably a couple of years, so I don't know if she's still making them or not. I have a few decks by her. And but anyway, this deck is like from old postcards. And I think it's really kind of cool. But I wanted to show you my recent purchases before I get into this deck. Let me show you. I'm trying not to spend any more money on Halloween at this time because I want to purchase another outdoor one. And the blow molds that I've seen so far don't do anything for me. So I'm waiting for Lowe's and Home Depot. And I'm waiting for the season to progress better before I spend any more big money. And so I am spending some. Okay, so here's one. And this one, I got this from the dollar store. And I thought it was so cute because it changes colors. And I've decided I want to put up some shelves for just some little things like this. So that's going to be one because that's really cute. And then from Dollar Tree, I got a couple of these bottles. And you know what? I really don't need any more freaking bottles. I don't. But these were so cute. I just loved them, so I had to get them. So I got them, and they were so cheap, like $1.50. Come on. I think I got this from the dollar store too, and it was. It's like, what happened? It's not lighting. Oh, because I need to put a battery in there, and it does light up. But can you see that it's purple and not blue? I don't know. But the unusual color got me, so I had to have that. And then this morning, because I try to take my dog out almost every day because she gets bored at home with just me. And so I took her out, and because it is so damn freaking hot in Florida, like the past month, the real field temperature has been like 101, 102, and I'm just really tired of it. So and my dog cannot handle the heat. She can't handle it. So I have to take her someplace where it's air conditioning. And what's air conditioning out there? Stores where you can spend money. So so I took her out this morning, and I have to tell you, my big reason for going to the stores was not only the dog, but I heard people talk on TV about the woman in the window. And I said, I have to see this. And she's supposed to be at Home Goods. So I knew I wouldn't buy her. I knew she would be like way too expensive because it's a whole window frame. It's not just like, it's like a box. Okay, but it's a window, and this woman is in it. And I said, I have to see this. And I knew it would be too expensive. So I went out to see her, but I didn't find her. But from what I saw on TV, this thing is $400. $400. And I just got done watching another video, and Home Goods has these chairs that are like thrones that are like $500 each. They are gorgeous, and if I had $500 just to burn, I would have bought myself one. But that ain't happening, and neither is the woman in the window. So, anyway, so I went out to Home Goods, I went to TJ Maxx, and I went to, I don't know. Oh, I went to Gabe's. There used to be this store called, what the heck was that called? Antique Pottery. And they sold out, and now it's Gabe's. And I never heard of Gabe's before, but I went in there, and they had some Halloween decorations. And they only had a couple of things I was interested in, which I bought, and I have to show you. But look at this thing. Look at this thing. It cracked me up. And this is going to be, it's only like $4. And it's so creepy that I said to myself, man alive, I got to get this thing. It is totally creepy. So I got it. This is going to be on one of my lighter shelves. And I got this thing. Because, just because, I mean, you don't know if it's a clown or a clown trying to masquerade as a pumpkin, or a pumpkin trying to masquerade as a nasty clown. But I fell in love with this ugly guy, and he just cracks me up. He just looks so damn evil. So I had to get him. But anyway, back to the deck that I want to show you. And look at, let me see if I want to see if I can get this more overhead. Wait, my so sophisticated camera equipment. I know you're all jealous. Okay, so, and these are so cool. And this is, because of this deck, I haven't really allowed myself to buy some of the newer Halloween decks, even though I want them. Because I'll tell you, I have a dresser full. My dresser that my TV sits on, so it's probably 4 feet long. No, probably about 3.5 feet long. It's got drawers and pockets and all kinds of crap. It is stuffed with tarot cards. And some of them, I even forget that I have them. And when that happens, I mean, you got to put the brakes on, you know? So, but there are a few new Halloween decks that I would really love to have. But this deck captures everything so well that I don't allow myself. This has even got the stupid little sayings on it that were on the cards. Here. What does it say? Let me see. At 12 o'clock you must be ready, and hold your pumpkin good and steady, for by its rays of candlelight on Halloween all things are bright. And some of them just look kind of evil. The witch's dance. And you know, we do the witch's dance. There is a witch's dance, which I haven't learned yet, but and these are kind of like old-fashioned spooky. I mean, look at this woman looking in the mirror and seeing something standing behind her, you know? Right? Let's see what this one says. If you see two witches at midnight with a peacock feather all of white, you may be assured there's a lover's spat. So steal the feather from their hat. Pick a 4-leaf clover, and your what? Temper? And your temper? I don't know. Something Halloween, and then something to keep. I don't know. I need a magnifying glass for that, really. Look at this one. I'm holding steady and it's not focusing, and I wasn't holding it steady before and it was focusing. Meet an owl on Halloween just before the moon doth rise. Pluck a feather and eat it, for the charm is a prize. And a proposal you'll have before next sunrise. I guess they're talking about divination. Okay, let's see if I can hold steady. Don't be surprised by candlelight what you'll see and hear tonight. This one's pretty. Oh, come on, card, focus so we can... Well, it doesn't want to focus. I don't know why. Oh, there we go. Isn't it pretty? Pretty. Let's see. Did I show you the backs? Oh, you could see the backs right there. Some of them, they have this blank because there's no saying, but I don't know. You know what? When I said that these are probably old Halloween postcards, let me tell you, if you go to an antique store, you're going to find very few Halloween postcards left. And they are highly prized and expensive. So if this is 7, whoever put this deck together paid for all these Halloween postcards, they paid a lot of money for it. Because I was going to start collecting them, and at first I couldn't find them, and then when I did find them, they were like $5 to $7 a card. And even myself, I'm getting a better look at them now that the camera is like magnifying it. What's that over there? What is that? I don't know what that is. Oh, and by the way, let me tell you, when I went out today, I always like to look at JP stuff, because if I don't care for the mugs, because I won't use them as a mug, and I'll use them as a decoration, and then to me it's not complete because there's no lid. So there's something about that I just don't care for. There were only 2 things in that whole store from JP, and they were both mugs, and they were like spread out in the store. They weren't anywhere to be seen. And in the past, when I've gone into Home Goods, they had all the JP stuff in one section all together. They're gone. So I don't know what happened there, but I don't know if they're going to be getting more in. But let me tell you, Blue Sky is giving them a lot of competition, I think, this year. There's 3 things I wanted from Blue Sky, but I'm not buying them because I have to wait, and I might lose out. That will have to be okay. Because I have plenty. I have more than I need for this little house for Halloween. I don't need any more. I just want them, and you know, at some point you got to tell yourself no. One is from Blue Sky. It's that witch that's sitting on that quarter moon, and it's very shiny and glossy, and the moon sliver is green. I think that is really cool. And another one is a black cat, and the black cat stands about 6 inches tall, and I think that black cat is really cool. And then for the hell of it today, I went into HomeSense. Was it HomeSense? HomeCentrics? I forget the name of the store. They had a cat in there by Blue Sky, and I wanted that damn thing so bad. but I wouldn't let myself get it. It's a cat. It's only like 4 inches tall, but this cat, this black cat, is wearing, is trying to portray themselves as a pumpkin, and the pumpkin mask is pushed. You know, if you're wearing one of the old masks and you can't breathe and you kind of push the mask up and it sits on the top of your head, that cat has that mask pulled up on the top of her head, and the detail on this cat is so freaking good. Like, you could see it wasn't just a piece of orange sitting on her head with some lines in it. All the cutouts of the eyes and the mouth were there, and the cat was a little chubby thing. It was freaking adorable. And normally I'm not into that cutesy stuff, but this cat really, it made me chuckle. I loved it. And it was like $22. Yeah. So, and Blue Sky also put out a really nice haunted house. So Blue Sky is up in their game as far as I'm concerned. And again, if I had money to burn, I would have bought all these things, but I don't. So it's not the end of the world. There are worse things. By the way, I am a very proud American. And if you haven't seen the videos of the Europeans that came to this country for the World Cup, for the soccer competition, and these people visited a lot of our national parks and our small towns and the heart of our country, and people traveled all over our country, and those British people are like on the verge of tears because they can't live in America, and some of them are making an attempt to move here, and they love America, and I am so sick of everybody hating America. If you hate America, get the fuck out. When I saw these videos, I was almost in tears. I was so proud to be an American. I was so proud of my home. And I want to encourage other Americans, if you haven't gone out to see our national parks, to visit small town America, if you have the finances to do it, I would highly suggest it. I have lived in New York. Born and raised in New York. I've lived in California, Oregon, Jersey. Where else have I lived? I think that's it. And now Florida. And so I'm not going to claim that I've seen it all, because I sure haven't, because it all, like, you know, it all costs money. But I've seen enough to know. I've been to Yosemite. I've been to big trees in California where they have the big sequoias. I've been to Napa Valley in California. I've been to Los Angeles. I've been to Crater Lake in Oregon. I've been to Mount Hood. I've been to Mount Rainier. I've been to Mount St. Helens. And by the way, I was there when that mountain blew up. I have some pictures and pamphlets and books and stuff about when that happened. What was it, 1980, I think? Yeah. I was living in Portland, Oregon at the time. And yeah, so I have that. Where else have I seen? And then little towns I've been to, like Sleepy Hollow in New York. I've been to Jim Thorpe in Pennsylvania. There's like little tourist towns, you know. And I've been to Seattle. So I would encourage, I'm not trying to show that I'm some big traveler, because I sure ain't compared to some people. But I would encourage everybody, you know, remember the old saying, maybe you're too young to know, but back in the day, there was an old saying that it was an advertisement, see America first. And yes, do that. You'll be impressed. Anyway, me and my big mouth, right? I always got to go off on some rabbit hole. Let's see what this says. This Halloween, a fortune true, the witch reads from these cards to you. Oh, look at, she's reading, well, it's not tarot cards, it's playing card game. Oh, she looks a little stoned or something, doesn't she? She's been hitting that absinthe a little bit too hard. Cute. Look at these guys all dancing there at the bottom. What are they? Devils? I think they're devils. Come on. Why does this stupid camera do this? One of these days I'm going to invest in a real camera. This is baloney. Yes, it's the witches dancing with the devils, which isn't true. Now, what is that thing? It was in something else, too. What is that thing? A rocket? What is that? This is cool. I don't know if moving it around will force it to. Friendly fairy, witch or fae, faithful. Oh, fulfill the wish you wish today. I'm like, that's cool. The moon witch is seen on Halloween. This is the night of Halloween when all the witches can be seen. That's pretty. This little cherub right there. See, that's scary. She's looking in the mirror. There's another one of them things. What the hell is that? That looks like a crystal ball right next to it, but I don't know what that thing is. What is she doing there? This is cool too, the snowy owl. Look at that owl. Oh, that is so cool. We are little fairies. We frisk about and sing, and seek all the good things the fairies used to bring. With song and dance and story, we make the welkin ring this Halloween. You know, when I was out shopping today, well, not so much for me in my area, but I watch a lot of YouTube videos about people shopping for Halloween. And I am amazed and kind of stunned at how much Halloween stuff is really out there. Now, depending on your area, you may not get as much as like the bigger cities, but those bigger cities, let me tell you, they are hauling it in. They are packing those stores full of Halloween stuff. And if you've noticed, Halloween things are becoming more and more intricate, more complex, more sophisticated, and way more expensive. And in a way, let no noises scare you, and don't start to run, for 'tis but a joke and Halloween fun. And in a way, I'm finding it a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Ironic? Because, look at this kitty cat. Oh, wow. Halloween don'ts. What does that say? Don't scat a black cat on Halloween night, and all that you wish for will surely come right. I think it's really kind of ironic that we're getting more and more Halloween decorations, more lights, but kids are getting kind of deprived because people don't feel safe anymore letting their kids go Halloween trick-or-treating. And to me, that was the whole thing, really. Everything is just a backdrop for trick-or-treating. And it's really sad that our society has come to that. I suppose in some places they do let their kids go Halloween trick-or-treating, but probably just in their neighborhood to people they know, you know? It's Halloween when the little boys are frightened by the slightest noise and little girls run off to bed and climb in quick and hide their head. It's really sad, isn't it? And I don't know if you remember one of my past videos, I even said, I remember a time when Halloween was almost dying out and there was nothing. And then I remember this specifically. I remember riding in my father's car, and it's one of the very first lights ever for Halloween. Somebody had put a Halloween light, a decoration in their window. And I thought, and I even said, oh my God, look at that. There's lights about Halloween. And now look at it. Kind of ironic that we've gone this far with the decorations, but our kids still can't be safe. That's ridiculous. To greet you merrily this Halloween. Merry Halloween, they used to say. Look at this little kid, a little chubbo. I'm going to try and go a little faster. Taking enough of your time. But some of these cards are just so freaking adorable. Come on, I want to see this little girl's face. Isn't that cute? Look at her little shoes. Oh, look at the cards on the bottom. How cool. I love it. See, now this looks like a real person. What the hell? What the hell is she doing? I don't know. This is another one of those tricks in the mirror. That is so creepy. Is he standing behind her? I guess she's looking for whoever she's going to marry. Let's see what it says. He is your fate. Whose face you've seen. Oh, it's supposed to be whose face. Okay. He is your fate, whose face you've seen in the mirror's faces on Halloween. What is that? Poison. Sing a song of Halloween, pumpkins everywhere, cats and bats and witches are flying through the air. She looks very surprised. What was that breaking? Oh, he broke through the mirror. Should your curiosity prompt you wrong, and you look in the mirror too soon, you'll see instead your lover true, a clown perchance a loon. Hey, hey. Story of my damn life. Okay, this is a game. I think they still play it, or they still have toys out. They still sell toys, but I don't know what the heck that's about. What does that say? The ghost? The best? What? I don't know. What's she looking at? Because she doesn't look happy. Halloween, the magic night when folly reigns supreme. The pumpkin heads are all alight, the stars are all agleam. Oh, look at this. I like this card. If with one puff you blow out the light, 'tis a sign you'll marry this year. If with 2 or 3 your chance is slight, and if more, give it up for the night. That's funny. Wow. There we go. Wow. Let's see what it says. Strange nights are seen. Oh, strange sights are seen on Halloween. Halloween merry, a Halloween bright. Though pumpkins make faces, ghosts walk the night. A little romance here. Listen, little one, on Halloween throw an apple peeling over your shoulder. And if it spells kiss, go to it. It's bound to work, girls. Any old thing looks like kiss to the right fellow if the time, place, and the girl are there. I don't know. I don't know about that one. I like this lady's dress. Come on, focus. It takes too long to focus. Cute. Oh, I like this one. She's looking in the window of a store. Oh no, of a home. It's a home. They're playing the apple, Dunkin' Apples. I forget what it's called. Come on. On Halloween, the witches resort. What? To test lovers' hearts in a glass retort. If they turn black, she knows what to do. Should it stay red, your lover is true. Something inked down here. Well, to break the charm, Our lover is safe, but it will shield him. I don't know. I'm going to have to. So they're doing divination. Bats. A little charm can do no harm to find a bow to take your arm. Well, they're working on a little love spell. That's a big cauldron right there. The firelights gleam or the moon's pale light in the cauldron steam on Halloween night. All the ghosts and goblins greet your sight. Now what is she doing? See, if you could see, it's kind of stretched here. That's why I think it was Seven's deck. That's why I think this is Seven's deck. Because I have another deck of hers that did the same thing. She had problems copying it or something. We're almost done. Look at that. Baby Ruth and what's the other one? I don't know. I can't make it out. Come on. A little treat will do the trick with goblins at your door. A sweet will do just one or two, and they'll bother you no more. Oh, this one's pretty. May ye have a luck this Hallows Eve. When the world is wrapped in slumber and the moon is sailing high, if you peep between the curtains, you'll see witches riding by. Look at this sweet face. Look at these little goblins next to her. Hold your candle steady and keep a sharp lookout, for back among the shadows you'll see the goblins peeping out. Are we going to be doing a little dream interpretation here? Oh, what's that in the background? That looks kind of scary right there. She's sleeping soundly. Tonight upon your pillow, close your eyes and hide your head, for the fairies and the goblins will be hovering around your head. Look at this little guy. So cute. This is the last card. I think this is a game too. Halloween Fate game. Oh, I guess you just hit that needle and has all these different things on it. So that's that for this deck. If you happen to know who made it, let me know, because I'm pretty sure it was 7, but I could be wrong. So thanks for watching. Hope you have a great Halloween. I can't wait.